Coming up on Healthy Living with Mila, Dr. Galecio talks to us about hypertension and obesity. Cooking with Chef Julian from Lamana Hotel, we try out some dance fitness. And Mila visits Jubilee Catholic Secondary School for our community visit. Let's head over to PIH and have a listen to what Dr. Galecio has to say.
Okay.
All good?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark. Welcome to Healthy Living with Mila, Season 6. It is all about obesity. You always have to stay tuned with us so you know about the hypertension or high blood pressure specialist here in PIH. For now, I am going to take you to meet Dr. Galecio. Come on, guys. Dr. Galecio, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Magandang umaga po.
Magandang umaga rin.
Morning through, impinging. Anyway, Doc, you know, I am recommended to see you because our topic at Healthy Living with Mila is about obesity. And I know for a fact you are a specialized, a specialist from PIH about the blood pressure, the high blood pressure particularly, okay? I would like you to explain to me and to our viewers what are the effects of obesity into the blood and also how they can control it, how they manage it, how they can prevent it, and also what are the things that they need to know when consulting with the doctor like you.
I think
Okay.
that would be a bit more of a, come on, let me show you the way where we really Yeah, Mila, this is our procedure room. We call it procedure room. So this is where all of the, or rather most of the non-invasive or initial examinations for the heart are being done. Yeah, I think you have some questions. For
Yes,
me.
doctor. First thing, thank you very much for taking us on board onto your time, and thank you for being our guest. Our viewers, our people in Papua New Guinea needs to have knowledge about what obesity affects into our body, especially blood pressure. I mean the pressure on the blood, and I know it is hypertension. Can you please explain that? And also how they can prevent it, how they can control it, and how to manage it if they already have the blood pressure being obese. And the last one is how they will understand more about the blood pressure.
So when you're obese, what happens is that it alters the main mechanism of the body. We call it like a pressure natriuresis relationship. Like first is the blood pressure is a force, mainly it's a force of the blood against the blood vessel wall. So that's
okay.
the blood pressure. Now, if you have more of the blood volume inside your system, the adoption of the body is that the kidney tends to reduce some salt, and along with it goes the water, and that will somehow reduce the blood pressure. Now, when you're obese, there are some alterations of the mechanisms, like it increases your what we call sympathetic activity. It's coming from the brain, and the fat cells itself, they produce what we call some hormones, which can stimulate that sympathetic activity as well. We call it leptin.
Leptin.
Right.
Yes.
And all of these mechanism abnormalities boil
Leptin is the hormone, right?
Right, correct.
Yeah.
Leptin, the hormone produced by the adipocytes or the fat cells. That's mainly. So it has a lot of effects on the body, but mainly we'll just tackle on the blood pressure thing. So all of these abnormalities boil down to what we call the imbalance in the kidney response. So even though we have more of the volume inside, or what we call the fluid volume inside, then the kidney still tends to retain the salt,
Okay.
and along with that, it retains some fluid as well. So it leads to more like a vicious cycle
Yes.
of hypertension.
Yes.
So that's how obesity is related to high blood pressure mainly. So we prevent excessive salt intake. That's one measure wherein you can control your blood pressure. Avoid smoking. Don't smoke.
Okay.
Because that also increases your risk of getting hypertension. Avoid fatty foods, especially the fats.
Like lamb chop.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah.
No, lamb flap.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. So including the fatty portion of that one and the skin, that's rich in trans fat,
So
which is
that-
not good. Not
Yeah,
good.
that is very common from pork.
Yeah.
And Filipinos and PNG
Correct.
loves
Yeah.
pork.
So I usually
Yeah.
advise the patient to remove the skins, chicken skins and pork skins.
Yes.
They are really bad fats. I suggest we eat more of the green vegetable, fish. That's a very, very healthy food as well. And exercise. Try to get into a regular form of exercise. And also, if you're drinking, if you're alcoholic drinker, I suggest you limit that one. That's correct.
Yeah.
The allowable standard drink for male is just 2 drinks a day. For women, you're only allowed to one drink a day. So if you take some alcohol at the recommended or allowable volume or amount, it may help your cardiovascular system. It helps. Like
So you mean our body, human body, also needs alcohol,
yeah. So,
but in a very limited portion.
correct.
My God, that's that's a good news for all of you who loves alcohol drink.
Well,
But be sure, guys, it's a limited volume, not excess. And remember, any excess things from food,
right.
drink,
Correct.
that will be a problem that you are taking into your body.
Correct.
Right, Doc?
Correct.
Okay,
So,
Doc.
but anyway, so since alcohol is good, but you don't overdo that one because it will affect your heart. It will affect the whole system, not even the heart. So, the thing is that if you're a drinker, you can limit your drink to that allowable amount. But if you don't drink, it's still good
Which
not
is
to
good.
try.
Yes.
Not to try because it tends to have an abuse or addiction or dependence on that.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
That would be, I think that would be a better option for you. If you don't drink, don't drink. So these machines are being done at the resting state. Echocardiogram, ECG, that thing.
Cardiogram.
Echocardiogram,
ECG.
that's correct. But if we are considering or would like to screen for the risk of the patient to develop heart attack, then we put the patient on a different machine here. I think you're much familiar with this.
Oh, yes, Doc.
This one is called the stress test machine or treadmill.
Yes.
So we put the patient here. It's just like, it functions just like the normal or the usual machine in the gym. You see, but this one is programmed in such a way that
I think I am going up.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yep.
It increases in intensity.
I can walk like this.
Correct. And, well, considering you are so physically fit, then perhaps you could do that one.
Yes.
So we usually attach the wires, the cables, on the chest.
Yes.
And while doing that one, when the patient is exercising, we monitor the heartbeat on the monitor. So we will be able to see if you're running the risk of going to heart attack even before you feel the symptom.
Okay.
Right. So you'll be able to detect that one, or we'll be able to find out if you're having irregular beats of the heart as well.
Dr. Galecio, that is a wonderful information and knowledge that I have gained again. And for sure, our viewers are. Thank you very, very
My
much.
pleasure. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po.
Walang anuman.
Thank you. By the way, viewers, don't forget, I'm heading to our exercise segment. Follow me. I will invite Doctor also to join us.
love
We're
to.
doing a treadmill exercise.
Oh, no.
Thank you, Doctor. Welcome back to Healthy Living with Mila. Cooking time. Our subject today is about obesity that can cause hypertension. It is not really good. Increase of body fat will affect the whole of our body system. So watch out. And what I am so excited, I am recommended to have this chef who I know the family. Welcome our good-looking chef, Julian Henao.
Lovely to see you again.
How are you?
You okay?
Excellent.
Thanks for having me on your show.
A pleasure to have you.
Awesome.
With a good looking like that, oh my God, with a personality like that, hello.
Oh, you're too kind, too kind.
Okay.
Okay, so today we're going to prepare a very simple dish. It's a fish dish. It's got the 3 elements of vegetables, rice and fish. So these are all ingredients that we've sourced locally around town. We've got a fillet of trevally over here. We've got turmeric powder, we've got coriander powder, cumin powder, we've got some paprika and some pepper as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to marinate our fish in spices. But anyway, I'll just show you what to do. So basically we've taken one side of the fish off. This is called a fillet, so it's beautiful. It's still got the bones in. So the best way or the easiest way is to come through this way. I mean, there's so many different ways to prepare the fish, but we're just going to run our knife, nice long strokes just down here. So here we've got a nice piece of fish, fish loin, which we've got the skin still on here as well.
So did you scale that? Oh yes.
Yeah, this is scaled as well. So what happens is
Okay.
we go down to the fish market, we've bought some beautiful fish, brought it back, we've taken the insides out and then we've scaled it, and then that's what we've left with. Then we portion it, and then we've left with 2 sides. We use the bones and the head for stock, just so that we can use the whole product.
The whole, yes.
Yeah, so we have
and that is
minimal
what you,
wastage.
Yeah, at home, that is what you can do. You can have a soup, you can have a stew, you can have a salad.
Yep.
And every part of the fish, you can use it.
Exactly.
And they have a high content of protein.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, fish is great.
Yes.
It's healthy and it's easy to cook and it's so versatile, the ingredients.
Wow.
So basically what I've done is I've just portioned off a little piece of fish here. It depends on how much fish you want to eat or use, so it's entirely up to you. What we'll do is we'll use a little bit of olive oil first.
Yes.
Just to
Don't
coat the
be
fish.
scared of fat. Fat, that is good fat. Rare, polyunsaturated, monounsaturated. Fat that is not hydrogenated. Hydrogenated fat and saturated fat are not good for you. That is the one that is clogging your arteries. That is adding increase of body fat into your body.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's very healthy just to use nice olive oil.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Less amount of bad oil like palm
Yes.
oil.
Yes.
Very bad, right?
Yes.
We're going to use olive oil. I like to use a lot of olive oil in my cooking. One, just because what Mila just said, it's very healthy.
Your body doesn't need salt because that contributes
Yeah.
to increase your high blood.
So that's marinating as we're going. So what I've done is I've marinated the flesh side of the fish with the powder, and I've left the skin side unmarinated. So what we got here is a selection of vegetables on the side. So we got green beans, we've got zucchini, we've got carrots, capsicum, and then we've got some ibica, moringa leaves, and just some fresh local basil as well.
What's that?
Ibica.
Ibica.
So we've got some nice
Ibica
ibica.
is high in iron.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. So what I'm going to do is, just for the sake of this one, I'm going to cook where the skin is. The skin provides a bit of like a barrier to
Yes.
the meat.
Yep.
So I'm going to cook the skin and then I'm going to flip it over and finish it off on the meat side here. The size of this fish probably is going to take about 4 to 5 minutes to cook. I'm just going to cook the fish throughout in this pan, but if you have an oven at home, you can finish it off in the oven.
Yes.
So it just depends. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I've just turned the fish around. It looks good. Probably looking at about another minute. You can tell by feeling the fish. It's always good to touch your fish, just to feel the cooking temperature and how far it's going. But yeah, this is going to take probably another minute and a half to cook. Okay.
You know,
so,
when you are fermenting food,
yeah.
fermented, any type of fermented food,
Yep.
like pickles,
Fermented.
those kimchi.
Kimchi's
those kind of
great.
things.
Kimchi.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's good if you want to lose weight,
Yep.
have that. But not it doesn't mean that you have to have
A lot.
a lot of this per.
Yeah.
No, you only need to have at least 3 to 4 tablespoons in every meal that you have.
Okay.
Because that increases the metabolism. That helps also to reduce fat absorption onto your stomach.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. And likewise, it produces good bacteria. You know, the lactobacilli, those kind of things.
The stuff
that
you get
is
in
what
yogurt.
they are producing. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes.
So,
anyway.
well, that's good to know. So lots of vinegar is great for your diet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I've just got my lemon vinaigrette. I've just used that to finish off the fish. Normally people use butter, but just because we're trying to help minimize high blood pressure and the amount of fats that go into our body, we're going to not use butter. We're going to use vinaigrette to finish. So nice lemon juice, which we get locally, and then olive oil. So we've got the vegetables in there as well.
Which it added the taste
Yeah,
already,
it adds the
hey?
flavor, and I mean,
Yes.
as everyone knows, lemon and fish go really well together.
Yep.
So
With this type of food, that is advisable to all these hypertensive people and to those people who really want to reduce their body fat.
great. I mean,
Yes.
I didn't know that. So obviously,
Okay,
the
this
different
is your
amount of colour.
brown rice.
Yeah, so this is brown rice.
Okay.
Brown rice is really, really healthy for you.
Yes.
So it's better than.
It has
rice?
yes. Brown rice is not it's not been processed or, you know, they remove that husk.
Yep.
And the husk of the brown rice is where all this vitamin B complex is.
Okay.
And vitamin B complex is good for your immune system.
Okay, so brown rice is really good for your immune
Yes,
system.
yes.
Okay.
And it has high fiber. You know that high fiber is good for your body?
High fiber.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard that. I think my mom told me that. I mean, it's very healthy, and I mean,
Yes.
it's quite straightforward to prepare as well.
Yes,
So
yes.
we're going to add a couple of ibeca
yes.
leaves. So it's up to you. It's entirely up to you. I like to tear the ibeca
Yes.
and then just throw it straight into the pan. Ibeca and the moringa
And the
leaves.
moringa.
Yeah, they don't really need. They don't need a lot of time.
You
to
are
cook.
really my friend
Oh, really?
because I love moringa.
I mean, it's really healthy for you, and
Yes.
it's got a lot of nutrients.
Yes.
Here we got just a touch
Perfect.
more. Add a little bit of, this is chopped parsley, that's going to go in as well. So that just adds to the flavor of it.
Really suffering from edema, you know, high fluid
Yeah.
retention or residence.
So basically that's it there. So we've got a
Ooh.
selection of ibeca,
Beautiful.
moringa leaves, bit of torn basil, lemon vinaigrette in there as well. So this is just the garnish or sauce. I mean, it's quite light. Just adds that nice greenness to the dish. And, you know, it's super, super healthy for you, I guess.
Julian, that is a beautiful presentation. And in fact, you are right. Anyway, I need someone to taste this for us.
Okay.
And I wonder where the boss is. Hello, Yanis.
How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you very, very much. The big man of Lamana Hotel. Here you go.
Nice. You should taste it too.
I will.
It's very nice.
Definitely. With all these greens and the brown rice, wow. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much. Cheers.
Here you go. I've got all bowls of this. Beautiful guys in town. And I hope that they are going to join me with my exercise. Don't go away. Exercise, exercise. What a wonderful time to have been invited again with Jubilee Secondary School. We're going to do a dance fitness by McNash Fit to reduce hypertension and obesity. Exercise in moderation, it's good for you to be active mentally, emotionally, and physically.
Give it to me that one.
Okay guys, guys, here we go. 1 and 2, 3, and 4. Use your core.
Do the workout, girl. Do the workout, girl. Give me the workout, baby. Show them that you're not lazy. Lately, that body driving me crazy. Gym body. Not give it to nobody. Oh, gym body. Original, them can photocopy, oh.
We never over. You send me loca. I want you love. You giving me pressure. Love never sober. We dance in the summer. Right like vroom, vroom, vroom.
And you know we end up going low, lower.
It was a tremendous, joyful, fulfilling experience with the Jubilee Secondary School, dancing our life away, getting fit. And you can see the dancing that we did, even the teachers join us. And I would like to say another thank you very much to our principal, Mrs. Over here, who is so concentrating with her table tennis, they call ping pong. Here you go, the next one, stay with me, our community visit at the same place, Jubilee Secondary School, the place to be. Here we go, Healthy Living with Mila, visiting Jubilee Catholic Secondary School. I would love to meet Mrs. Alvey. Come on, join me. Mrs. Alvey, lovely to meet you again.
Lovely to meet you, and welcome to Jubilee Catholic Secondary School.
Yes.
Mila.
I am so happy that Judah Memafo, my producer, have told me that I'm visiting Jubilee Catholic School again. I said, yes.
3 years ago you came here, and
Yes.
we were very happy with your visit the last 3 years.
Thank you.
I definitely, and I know a lot of my students who have been watching you on the program.
Oh, thank
and
you
to have
so
you
much.
actually come to the school again today and be able to present what you have, and particularly
you.
on healthy living. Because
And-
as a school,
Yes.
we all have a job to play towards making sure
Exactly.
that the government 2050 vision becomes a reality.
Yes.
And with so many lifestyle diseases, as principal of the school and together with my teachers and the board of governors, we are concerned. And so we would like our students to be able to get some information, and particularly information from you.
Thank you, Mrs. Alvey.
Healthy
It
living.
is
So welcome
my
again
humbleness.
to Jubilee Catholic Secondary School.
This is what I want to share with you guys. It is all about hypertension, how we can take care of ourselves while you are still young. It's not too late. Whatever size of body, whatever state of living, lifestyle that you have, it is all your power to transform yourself. Think about that this is your vein around your body. When your body is healthy, this is what you can see. So this is the healthy vein that you have. Now, when you eat a lot of sugar, it will metabolize, it will digest, and it will pass through to your system. And the byproduct of that, due to the chemical reaction, it turns into fat. If you are inactive, you go home, just watch TV, you are not doing anything, what is going to happen? That fat from the sugar, it will stay on your adipose fat. Where are the adipose fat? Mainly on your legs, on your butt, on your back, on your arms, everywhere. But mostly you can see it on the butt, okay? On the back and the arms and the legs. So anyway, what is going to happen? When you have a lot of fat that is on your adipose, this is what is going to happen. Arteries, can you see that there is a small space, right? That small space is where The pressure of the blood on the mucous membrane is so intense, it could not pass through. And it's what you call high blood pressure. On our next week episode, the Dokta Tok, the cooking, the exercise, and of course, another community visit. Don't forget, you need to exercise properly, eat healthy, sleep well to reduce the obesity and hypertension or high blood pressure. Till then, God bless you all. Love you all.